AuthorTube! So hello and welcome back to the second week of my NaNoWriMo vlogs. It is the 11th of November. We are now more than a third of the way through the month, and if that isn't terrifying. If you guys missed my first vlog, I will link that up here, but as things stand, I am now currently on 21,672 words. Which is not bad considering we're just a little bit more than a third of the way through now. That's like nearly half the word count, so I'm not doing too bad. Speaking of things that are doing bad though, I will say please ignore like my horrible makeup. I've obviously been to work, so you catch me at the end of the day. So yesterday on the 10th I wrote a total of 1,043 words, which wasn't quite the 1,667 I've been trying to keep to like as a daily minimum, but it's not exactly my worst day yet. So I think I mentioned at the end of the last vlog that I had finally finished chapter 18 and had moved on to chapter 19. I'm gonna be honest guys, basically all of my post-its fell down. This brand apparently really sucks, but because I finished another chapter, I get to have a piece of chocolate. This is a good motivation. So I think compared to how I did last year, my writing has been going pretty well so far this year. Although I will say, my pacing is all over the place, and I already said a lot in the last vlog that I really need to do like a whole chapter restructure, and come the end of this, I'm gonna have to like overhaul the whole thing, which is not too bad because it's not actually going to be as much work as it sounds. Like I'm pretty chill about it if we're gonna be honest. And yeah, because this was kind of like a long day at work for me, and I missed my bus because I was on the phone to IT. So like I'm home pretty late, you know, transport's been a mess, so I don't really have very much time to write tonight. So like I don't know how impressive my word count will be, and I don't think I'm gonna get any like nice cute writing montages going, at least not for today. But I kind of realised that I haven't really talked very much about what my story is about. I suppose the story in like a nutshell is like really sweet, sad old man fights vampires and faces copious amounts of existential dread. It's a fun time for all involved. I've been writing these characters like on and off quite casually in my head for about the past like 7 years, which seems a long time, but honestly I kind of consider these like new-ish characters like compared to some of my older stuff. To really get into what I'm writing, essentially it's technically fanfiction, except that all the characters in it are original characters and the story is an original story. It's just set somewhere that already exists. For NaNoWriMo, I kind of like to do this thing that I call like sandboxing, which is, if you've ever played a video game in sandbox mode, you'll know what I mean. But essentially, at this point, I'm kind of just writing like for fun, as practice. Like I'm still trying to get like a novel at the end of it, but it kind of means that it's very stress-free for me because I don't actually really have to worry about the outcome, because I don't ever intend to like change up or publish this work in any way pretty much. So because of that, I'm writing a fanfiction, and it's actually a Skyrim fanfiction. I'm a really big Elder Scrolls fan. So it kind of has nothing to do with the plot of the game for the most part. I mean, like, there's background stuff going on. It's kind of set against like the backdrop of the game, but for the most part, all of the characters and all of the major plotline is original and doesn't happen in the game at all. The story was essentially born from myself and a friend deciding what it would be like if our original characters from the game interacted, and we made up this whole kind of story between like all our original characters. And I used to write fanfiction for it. I wrote quite a lot of fanfiction for it, and now I'm kind of still writing it. So yeah, it's one of those where part of the story does already exist like out there on the internet. I'm not going to link to it because it's like 7 years old and really bad. So the story follows my sad, sweet old man character Guillaume. He used to be a general in the foreign military, but he kind of makes a lot of enemies and ends up kidnapped and on his way to execution, which he escapes, otherwise there wouldn't be very much story. Finds himself in Skyrim, ends up hunting vampires, and the story kind of goes from there. Even though he is like only one of my like fandom characters, he's actually one of my favourite original characters ever, and like I really like him so much. He's just the sweetest, saddest, most unfortunate old man, and just like I almost feel really bad about all the things that I put him through. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm writing for the most part. I feel like it would take a long time to kind of explain all the different parts of it because there's like a lot of different characters, and I just kind of want to focus on the sad old man for now. But otherwise, I guess at least you kind of have an idea of what it is I'm writing. So I haven't written any words yet today, so I think I'm going to have to go and stop this vlog and actually get some words down like in the manuscript, because that would be a bad start to this vlog if I didn't. So yes, I'm going to go work on my word count, and I will catch you in tomorrow's clip. Hey guys, it's the 12th, and yesterday I only wrote 824 words, so I'm hoping that tonight I can maybe actually do some decent writing sessions and actually get like another decent word count in for today, rather than like constantly being like under my minimum. So yeah, I'll check back in with you later. Hey guys, it is the 13th today. I wrote 2010 words yesterday, which is not too bad considering it was a working day for me, so like I'm pretty pleased with that. I'll tell you what I'm not pleased with. Yesterday, as I was making cheese on toast, I was grating the cheese and a spider fell out of the cheese grater and into my cheese. I really hate spiders, so that was awful. But yeah, my characters have made it out of the horrible subterranean section of their journey, which I know come next time I look at this, I'm gonna rewrite that whole thing, but it is what it is. And now they're about to go and meet like an old ally from like the whole prologue fic of this, which itself is like 20,000 words long. And she's actually like secretly the main antagonist of this whole story, so that's going to be fun. And this is like the big reveal scene. It's kind of like I'm really close to writing like this huge reveal, and just by chance I found like the perfect song for the antagonist, and I literally found it on like day one of NaNoWriMo. It might have even been like Halloween. It was like really early on, and like I found this song and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect for her. Not just for like her, but like specifically for this scene. So let me just have a look at... Okay, so the song that is like perfectly captures the antagonist is Chimera by Hannah. And honestly, if you listen to the song and look up the lyrics from the perspective of a pyromancer who has just become a vampire and is essentially telling her old ally, like, I have transcended, I am above you all, and maybe I'll kill you, maybe I won't, but you're beneath me now. And it's just, that's the perspective that I'm like hearing that song from. And it's just, it fits so well. It's so good. It's so perfect. And like, I'm just so in love with that song. Like, I don't normally listen to that kind of like ethereal electronic sounding music, but like if a song fits my characters... And this is so weird because like I had the same thing last year with NaNoWriMo. I just happened to find a song and I was writing the same story, and that song was Leap of Faith by Bullet for My Valentine, which is like just so perfect for my sad old vampire hunting man main character. He's just, oh my... So yeah, oh my god, look at the state of my post-it notes. Actually, look at the state of my shelves. I actually arrange my playlists more by character than by story, so like I'll have a playlist for an individual character and it will be organised chronologically. So that usually like the beginning of the playlist is like the start of their story, and the end of the playlist is like the finale sort of thing. Anyway, if you were interested in my characters playlist, the extended playlist, it's just this. Most of this, it has been for like a long time. So yeah, if you kind of want to get an idea of the vibe of my characters, I would say everything before this point is like the prequel-y kind of thing, and everything after this point is part of the story that I'm writing now. It's so awkward to talk about character playlists because like obviously some of these songs have been on here for like a long time, you know, since like 2011, 2012. I really still am like that emo bitch. I really love these characters. I really like this playlist. I cannot listen to Hurricane by 30 Seconds to Mars without getting like extreme character feelings. Like I feel like this is the part of the vlog where you all learn how awkward I am. I am always looking for like new songs to add to character playlists though. Like I feel like I need more songs for the antagonist, and I don't have any songs that I associate with like, I don't know, I guess she's like the secondary main character. It's like if this story had a romance, I guess she'd be like the love interest, but like the age difference is too much for that, you know. They're just very platonic friends. And like I have no songs for her. I have 0 songs for her. And I feel like that's why she's kind of like harder for me to write, because I'm like I have no inspiration music. So I guess it's because there's like a disproportionately large amount of songs about like being sad and emo and things which really fit my stupid old man. But yeah, honestly, do any of you guys do like playlists either for your books or for your characters? Honestly, I feel like how outdated my character playlist is with like most of these songs are really old. It works because he himself is very outdated. Yeah, so I haven't written yet today, and I really should get on and do that instead of talking about character playlists with you all day, which honestly I would love to do. I have so many character playlists. I have so many. I don't think I have like a single book or manuscript or like important original character that does not have their own playlist. So anyway, with that said, I'm gonna get back to writing, and hopefully I will check in with you guys maybe tomorrow. So yeah, until then, Wish me luck. Guess who just passed 25k? Hello! Yes, I'm sat in bed and I still haven't sorted out my bookmarks. And yes, my makeup is a mess. But it is the 14th, we are finished with week 2, which seems like insane to say, especially since this is like the start of my second vlog, but whatever. You might have seen in a very small clip last night that I probably didn't speak over, but I hit exactly 20,000 words and then I went to bed. And I finished chapter 19. So I am going to have something delicious. And I think it's going to be this vanilla cup. I feel like there's already enough shots of me eating chocolate in this vlog, so I'm going to eat that later. But I just wanted to celebrate the finishing of another chapter, which means that, yeah, so I guess like a little bit of chapter 15, and then chapter 16, 17, 18 and 19, 27,000 words. It's okay, just pray for me in edits. So it's been a really long day for me. I'm not entirely sure if I like ate some bad takeout food for lunch, because I don't feel very good. And I'm really super tired, because I did not get much sleep. But there is another live writing session that's been held today, except for the fact that it's at 10 p.m. Honestly, I don't know if I'm strong enough to stay up that late. I really want to. I really want to, so I might try. I'm not sure it's the best idea I've ever had, but yeah. Also, guess who hit 300 subscribers? Woo! So yes, plans for today are, number 1, eat milk cup. Number 2, attempt to get in some words. Number 3, possibly, maybe attempt to stay awake for this, like, writing sprint session, maybe? I do think I'm at a good place in the story. Like, last night was a lot of writing about, like, cutting vampires to pieces in the snow, so that was good. It was, like, a really easy sprint to, like, wow, how many words did I think I got, like, 2,000 and something words yesterday-ish, maybe? So that was really good. I was wrong yesterday. Today is the day when I'm definitely 100% going to get to that moment of, like, the big final reveal of who the real bad guy of the story is, or the real antagonist. I don't really want to say, like, bad guy, but, like, you guys know what I mean. I'm too tired for this, which probably does not bode well for later, but we shall have to see. Hey, what's up? It's the 15th, and I did not manage to stay awake last night for the writing sprint. I fell asleep really quick. So I only managed to get 548 words, which is my worst word count of the month so far, which is pretty bad. But, and again, I think I jinxed myself because I said it was going to be that scene. I had to go to sleep before I even started writing it, so like, I'm so close. I really can't do anything else but that scene today. I am working from home again today, but I have a really busy day and I'm actually going out for like a work friend's like social birthday kind of thing, so like I don't really know what time I'm gonna get home, so I think I might have to attempt to do some sort of like lunchtime writing sprints, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that, but I kind of foresee the word count not being so great for today either. I am still like 4,000 words ahead of schedule, which is not bad, and it means that I've got like a bit of wiggle room for stuff like this. So, and then it's the weekend, so like I can definitely try and catch up at some point, but it's stressful knowing that like I'm kind of falling behind like yesterday and today. Probably today, I mean, who knows, I could get home and write like 1,000,000 words, but realistically, I'm probably not going to hit my word count. So I have to go, I'm going to get back to work, but yeah, trying to stay optimistic. Hi, hello. It's really late. And I'm really tired, and I kind of can't speak. I've been shouting in the club. It's 6 minutes past midnight. I am too late for any more word count. I think I managed to write like 61 words today. The club and I don't mix. I am so tired, and my word count is so bad. I'm not even going to attempt it. I've had like 5 or 6 cocktails, 2 Jaeger bombs, and a cider. So it's not a good writing time. It is sleep time. I feel like every day I say I'm going to get to that goddamn point in the story, and I never do. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to jinx it. I'm not going to jinx tomorrow. We're just not going to say it. So yeah, that's my update. Peace out. Hey, so it's the 16th. You may have seen in a clip from last night that I ended up going out for a work friend's like birthday do, and a copious amount of alcohol was imbibed, and I got home at like exactly midnight pretty much, so I really couldn't add any more words to my word count, and I'm just really glad that I wrote like 60 words during my lunch break, because otherwise my streak would have broken and that would have been tragic. Also tragic is the fact that I don't seem to be able to get drunk no matter how many alcoholic beverages I drink. So I mean, I feel fine this morning, you know, no hangover. I've never had a hangover. So yeah, I'm feeling fine, and I'm definitely going to get some writing done today. I feel like I need to do a lot to catch up, like at least 3,000, maybe 5,000, we'll see. But yeah, that's why yesterday's word count was atrocious. And yeah, god damn it, the club is not the best place to write. I don't do the club. It's not for me. So yeah, I'm back on my sofa in like my safe space. I'd much rather be here than the club, if I'm honest. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get to... Alright, laptop. I'm definitely gonna get to those like live write-in sprint things that I missed, because I feel like those would really help me. So at some point you are probably gonna see the results of that. And yeah, I really need to get back on track. I took part in 2 of the streams, like the word sprint streams, and my camera died like halfway through, so you may have not got to see all of it, but I kept a kind of like a record of my word count via my phone, so maybe you saw like what I managed to write during the sprints. And I wrote just over like 4,500 words-ish over the whole course of today. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I finally got to the scene. I finally wrote the scene. It happened. I didn't jinx it. I finally wrote it. So yeah, I'm feeling like that's a pretty good place to leave it. And I'm still like 5,500 words ahead of the Nano schedule. So like I'm maintaining that lead. I'm pretty pleased with that. And yeah, it's been a decent day overall. I've had like a pretty good day for Nano. So with that, I am going to go to bed because I'm very tired. Hello YouTube, it's the 21st today. Excuse my wet hair, I just got out of the shower. So I haven't really been checking up very much this week. It's kind of been a bad week for writing. Example, yesterday I had a really busy day at work and was really tired and tried to come home. Bus didn't show up, next bus is an hour after that, therefore missed my grocery delivery, therefore had no food and no time to do anything else because of the late bus. Yeah, I think the last time I checked up on you was the morning of the 16th, and that was actually a decent day. That was like my best writing day so far. So on the 16th I wrote 4,590 words. As you can see there, the graph doesn't do so well. So yeah, I've just been kind of tired and really busy with work, and I kind of really hate work at the moment because it's just so busy. And I have so many like jobs, everyone's like, oh no, this one takes priority over everything else, and I have like 5 of those and I'm like, well which is it? Let's double check what I did for every other day. So yeah, the 17th was bad, that was 93 words. The 18th I wrote 803 words, which isn't atrocious. 19th was okay, that was 1,612, but then last night I only managed 304 words. So that kinda sucks. I did manage to hit 35,000 words, and I haven't actually missed a day. Oh my god, I've just noticed my count is 35,011 words, and the goal for today is 35,007 words. I'm still managing to keep slightly ahead of the Nano schedule, but I liked being 5k ahead at all times, so I really don't want to dip below that at any point, which means that I kind of need to write a decent amount today. And yeah, I'm just hoping that things stop going so bad, because like the writing is fine. It's everything else preventing me from writing, which is very frustrating. I did manage to finish chapter 20, so I'm now on chapter 21. Haven't eaten a chocolate for it, haven't taken my post-it note down because I just haven't had time to do those things. Like I haven't even had time to dye my hair, and like, look at the state of it. So yeah, week 2, or like middle third. Not my favourite third. I kind of can't wait for Nano to be over at this point anyway. That was my check-in. I don't really have any time this morning to do writing because I leave the house in like 10 minutes. And I know that that's for some people enough time to like do things, but I have other things I have to do before I leave the house. So no early morning 5 AM writing sprints for me. Maybe in like the last vlog, potentially maybe. But yeah, I have to go do sad office work. So I will see you in the next clip.